What's up? This is very uncamp claw of me. What is crankin' wieners? Welcome back to Maine. It is so good to see you guys here. It's day number 2 up here in Camp Claw, and the snow continues to fall. I freaking love it. Mother Nature at its finest. I know it's cold, I know it's bitter, and this is the kind of weather that makes your nipples cut diamonds, but there's so much to do. For example, spin some tires in the morning. We woke up bright and breezy, had the urge to take the rig runner out and do some quarter, half donuts, and we made it happen. There's just so much to do up here. I love it, and I think you guys honestly love the main videos as well. We have the rig runner out. I've had this car for almost 4 years now. It's my first ever car that I purchased. I bought this thing in Texas. It's literally been from all the way to the West Coast in San Diego, all the way to the East Coast to Boston. I've taken this SUV everywhere. We made so many beautiful, wonderful memories. And wow, I can't believe I'm saying this, but today is the day that we say goodbye to the OG rig runner. We literally put a supercharger in this thing. I've taken countless road trips in it. I basically relied on this car right here for like 90% of my content back in 2019, 2020, and then obviously even still 2021, we're still ripping around for ice fishing missions. But I woke up the other day and I thought, you know, it might be time to move on. Something a little bit better, maybe something a little bit newer. So we're driving 2 hours south to Portland to a dealership to trade in the rig runner. I know this sucks, you guys are gonna hate me. This is where probably a lot of people are gonna be like clicking off the video because they're just in disgust that I would give away such a beautiful, beautiful SUV. A supercharged rig runner, that's one of a kind. I don't know, I just want to switch things up and I want to kind of progress, always doing something new. And this new vehicle is gonna just be like a rig runner 2.0 basically. It's gonna have the same purpose and it's gonna do the same things. And anyway, it's enough blabbering. I just want to set the scene for you guys. We got to get on the road. Like I said, 2 hour drive down south to Portland. We're all the way up in central Maine at the moment, but I will catch you guys there. Hope you guys stick with us, stay tuned, and let's have a day. Two hours later, we figured to save you guys the road trip footy, all that B-roll, just set it to the side. We've made it. We're here at the dealership, out with the old memories and in with the new memories. You guys probably thought I was getting something different. No, 4Runner for life. I'll always own a 4Runner. They're one of my favorite cars. I'm not affiliated with Toyota, this is not a commercial, but I am, just unbiasedly, I love 4Runners. And the one that we got is TRD Off-Road Premium. It's a 2021. They haven't changed these cars in the past 20 freaking years. So it's literally the same engine. I'm pretty sure it's the same transmission. There's definitely some suspension upgrades though, and the interior is a lot different. The cutoff was like 2019, and then 2020 and 2021 when they had the new interiors, a little bit new, like the dash and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's the same car. And the reason why I want to get a new one too is so I can basically start a new project car. I put a little bit on this, the supercharger being the big one, the new wheels, the new tires, but I didn't do as much as I wanted to. But with this new vehicle, a little bit different platform, I wanted to just start fresh. And you guys probably think I'm insane for trading in a 4Runner for a 4Runner because they literally have not upgraded that much in these cars. But hey, sometimes you just make decisions that don't make sense, especially myself. I like to make decisions that don't make any sense. All I ask is that you guys join me with all my you know, adventures and stuff like that. But here she is, she's freaking beautiful. The ruby red rig runner. I like that, the red runner. That's kind of maybe a new name, red runner, rig runner, red runner. But anyway, hopefully they let me trade this in because, well, you guys have seen what we've done with the rig runner. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yo, back at it again with your boy Johnny B, baby.
4Runner sold.
Yo, got another 4Runner in the house, you know what I'm saying? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Man, that thing looking lit. Shout out to your boy though, what's good?
Thank you. You're the man.
All right, man.
But this is not good. I only need one car, man. Oh no.
Crazy, because he's also gonna get that.
So this is Matumbo. He sold me the 4Runner.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to him. We actually did it remote. I called him up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I live in Texas. This is really weird, but I want to buy a 4Runner in Maine, and he made it work.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna try to sell me.
Easy process.
Yeah, easy. Now he's gonna try to sell me on an LC 500. I was just telling him I have an older one, a 2018, and this is 2021. Yeah, with the convertible, the drop top.
It's pretty cool that they have it.
I've never seen one in person.
For real?
Yeah, that's sick.
Cool. Yeah, check it out. Go inside.
Yeah, cool. I like it. I like it.
I think you can take 2 of them.
12 miles on it. It's brand new.
Brand spanking new, bro.
Oh. So they just came out with the convertible. Lexus did. Such an underrated car. You don't even have to like Lexus to love these cars. It's arguably one of the most beautiful cars for its price. It's a little heavy. It's not the fastest, but it does come with a naturally aspirated V8, and it moves. It moves.
Now you can have a sport car for fun, and you can have the 4Runner for fishing.
Yeah. There's actually a viewer here at the dealership. When I opened the door, he opened up the door for me, and he's like, "Yo, Johnny B." He's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm buying a car."
I am so hyped all the time. You should see some of the videos I be posting. I'll show you some of the videos I do, like all the people that come in here.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, that's your wife? I'm gonna take her from you." They be like, "Oh, as long as you could bring her after dinner, that's all right."
Yeah, you get people catch them off guard. They're probably thinking you're serious.
No, some people were like, one lady, I was like, "Hey, hopefully you stay out of trouble." It's like, "Don't you say that to anybody. You know that's insulting." I'm like, "Holy crap." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go."
People take it too seriously.
They do. All right, man.
But you know, hey,
appreciate
thank you so much, man.
Hey, no problem.
Stay safe.
Wait, can I get a picture? That's
awesome.
Take this thing home.
We did it, man. You traded in a car for a car. It's pretty crazy. Being an adult is fun. Sometimes you make money and then sometimes you spend it, and sometimes you don't like your car, so you get another car. It's crazy. This feels good though, all jokes aside. That's a push. Ooh, it's a push to start. I had a key before. I kind of missed that actually. But this is it, 2021 4Runner. Something package. It's got 4-wheel drive and it makes my nipples tingle. I love this thing. I love 4Runners. I like off-road vehicles. It needs tires though. We're getting those done. Look how big the screen is. I can watch a movie on here. Damn, I'm happy. That was actually one of the best experiences buying a car. Tumbo, his energy. I need some of that in future ice fishing videos, but that was cool. He was really chill. He didn't even seem like a car salesman. He just seemed like a buddy. And then we also met Keegan, who's a viewer. That was so weird. A lot going on there, but big picture is we now have a new rig runner, the Red Runner. Let's go get some B-roll of this baby. It would be quite literally legal for us to visit the coast of Maine and not stop off and get some seafood. So after picking up the rig runner, we decided, hey, let's just go get some lobster rolls. Why not? You have to. It's nice to meet you, buddy. See, don't you just love Maine? It's so great. Today's like one of the better days of it. It's only day 2 and we already bought an SUV and we caught pike. Most importantly, we're getting Maine seafood. Don't sleep on Maine seafood. I think people just focus too much on like Massachusetts, but what did we get? We got fish bites, clam chowder, and 2 jumbo lobster rolls, the biggest ones they make. So we're about to go in. Gonna crush this, get back in the new whip, head up to Camp Claw, and just continue to have a day, as I always say. Just have a day. We've made it back to Camp Claw. The new Red Runner drives beautifully. You know what it kind of drives up? It actually reminds me a whole lot of the 4Runner that I had earlier, funny enough. Yeah, it's great to have her here. She's gonna be well suited in Maine. I mean, just look at that booty. That is a Toyota booty. I feel like, honestly, Toyota should just pay us for this whole ass video. We filmed some epic B-roll coming on in here. It's just gonna be an awesome car. It's nice to have a vehicle that's got, you know, all the bells and whistles, 4-wheel drive, because of the snow and the mud. And as you guys know, I like to get stuff stuck. That should literally be my middle name, John Stuck B. But whatever. John Janky gets stuff stuck B. That is a perfect name for me. I'm excited about this vehicle. Let us know in the comments what we should do with it. I've already decided on the way here we're gonna get new tires. Actually, they're on the way. KO2 all-terrains. Love those tires. And then, I don't know, do we supercharge this one? Is it unnecessary? I can definitely tell it's a lot more sluggish without the supercharger. Even though I already knew that, it just was kind of weird to drive that supercharged rig runner for a little over a year, or I guess 2 years, and then to drive something that's just complete stock power. Big difference, and it definitely helps when you're ripping through snow and trying to go up rough terrain hills. Let us know in the comments what we should do with the rig runner. Should we put some, what do you think, Alex? Spinners maybe? Like
yeah,
lower it.
Plastic spinners, lower it.
Lower it.
Yeah,
like let it like drag the ground. So
you know what's my favorite addition?
What?
Is you just need some balls on your
truck nuts.
Yeah, truck nuts.
Yeah, I think they went through a lawsuit because the actual nuts belonged to someone, the mold.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a myth. You guys have to let me know. But anyway, back at Camp Claw, everything is snowed over. The weather is beautiful. It's 32 freaking degrees. And with it being so nice and with there being snow on the ground, let's have some fun. Let's rip out the sleds, the new sled, the red sled, which actually matches the Red Runner, now that I thought about it. And let's just have a day. Like I said, up here, it's all about having a day. I figured we wouldn't cut the video short since we brought 2 new red things into our lives. I figured we already ripped around this 2-hour drive back from Portland. I think it's time to hit the trails. I've really not talked much about this, but this is another addition to Camp Claw. More regrets, different colors, you know how it is. First it was the orange regret, now it's the red regret. But I was thinking, we just take you guys on the trail, show you guys a little bit of Maine trail riding. This is something I'm very new to. I'm also very new to the sled. I've only probably put maybe 50 miles on this thing. So she's very fresh and very, very new. But let's go shred some snow and talk a little about this machine and just have a day as always. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Okay, so we're on the trail right now. This is the same trail that we ripped the side-by-sides on, but in the wintertime, it's perfect for snowmobiles. Here she is, the other red beauty. I don't know, I've been on a red kick for some reason. The whole story behind this is kind of funny. My buddy Ryan, who's been in a lot of my videos when we've been up here in Maine, this was originally his sled. Basically, Ryan was like, hey, I blew up my sled, it's fixed, do you want it? Being the type of person I am, I said, of course, a broken sled, something that maybe requires a lot of headache and maintenance, sure, I'll take it. So he gave me a solid deal on this, and here we are today. So this here, if you want to get technical, is a Polaris Assault Switchback 850. The white one that I bought last year, which is the Voyager, it's a 600, both 144s. This has a little bit more bells and whistles. I'm not going to go into too much technical stuff. It looks literally just like my Voyager as far as the body lines, shapes, panels. Like literally, I think it's the same foundation as the Voyager, but the Voyager a little bit more, you know, meant for doing the kind of stuff we do on a daily basis, that being ice fishing. It's got these little ice scratchers, which are good when you're riding on glare ice. Normally not the best thing to be doing because this is a tunnel cooled system. It's not, doesn't have a radiator, it's not fan cooled, so the machine is cooled through the snow that passes through the track and up under the tunnel. So you really need snow for a vehicle like that. And if you don't have snow, then your engine will overheat. But the scratches are nice because it'll scratch a bit of ice, throw it under the tunnel, and that way if you don't have maximum prime snow, your engine is still getting cooled. I'm still learning a lot about snowmobiles. I've only been an owner for I think 2 years now. My first one was an Indy. I think it was a 600, Indy 600 with a Polaris. I've only owned Polaris. There's no specific reason as to why. That's what I started on, so I kept doing it. And so far I've not had any issues with my sleds. And on top, we've got this almost 3.5 gallon jerry can. This is nice for situations which you are, what I like to say, SOL, out of luck. So this will be nice if we get lost on a trail and I need gas or didn't really time things right. So I can fill a good amount of ethanol-free gas in my ripper if we do get in a sticky situation. It's got this track here for different accessories, but I like to keep it simple. We've got our own system. Most of what we have on the sled anyway goes in the jet sled, which is that little trailer that you see us pull around every now and then. In this compartment, Ryan was so kind to leave us some butt wipes, which are essential when you're doing some trail riding and some ice fishing. I'm sure they're completely frozen at the moment, so I don't know how these would feel on your booty cheeks, but if you had to, they're right here. It doesn't come with the Polaris, doesn't add these, by the way. It's not an addition. I mean, if you ask them nicely, they might. Can't fit much in here other than some butt wipes and Alex's jacket. Other than that, that's about it. I could read off of a website and tell you a bunch of technical stuff that I don't even know anything about, but just kind of the general idea. But enough about the sled. Let's go rip these trails and have some fun. Oh, well, Wieners, we've made it back, and the light is there we go. Did you have fun on the trail, Alex?
Yeah, it was super fun. I got to fly the drone around.
Alex got to fly the drone around. I got to pop a few little snow wheelies. It was a good time. It's the beauty of Maine. I know I say this every time. I'm a broken record, but there's just so much to do up here. If you love the outdoors, if you love two-stroke engines, if you love braking, this is the place for you. That's why I moved up here, like temporarily at least. We got 4Runners, we got sleds, we've got trails, and it's just been a good day. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking why the hell the RZR is still here and it's not in someone else's possession. Great question. At the end of this trip, Alec, the winner of the RZR, is gonna fly down all the way from the West Coast, literally the farthest point you could fly in the United States, to where we're up in Maine. So he's southwest and then we're northeast, and he's gonna come hang out with us for a day. We're gonna take the RZR fishing, ice fishing, and we're gonna figure out the logistics as to how we're gonna get a side-by-side all the way up here in Maine to California. So to answer your question, it's technically in someone else's possession, but I am keeping it here safe and sound with a really tarp on it, so that when Alec decides that he wants to pick it up, when he wants to pick it up, he can do so. Alec, if you're watching this video, I will be sure to give it lots of TLC before you come. Wow, look at that cabin here. Hey, old PB, what do you think? What do you think? You like the new sled? You like the new runner? You a big fan? Lucky is severely gonna miss the new rigged runner. I feel like we spent a lot of time on that thing, girl. We went to Arkansas in it. We went to Illinois in it. We went to the East Coast in it. We went on a lot of adventures in the rigged runner. But good news, we have a new one, and it's wiener ready. Anyway, guys, we're back at the camp. It's getting dark. It's getting late. I'm exhausted. I'm tooted. The cold wind in my face going super fast on the new sled definitely wore me out. I had a lot of fun filming today's video. I know it wasn't the biggest, the most insane banger or heater, whatever you want to call it, but it was something that we wanted to bring you guys along with and have you be a part of. That being getting a new 4Runner and also ripping around on some of the local trails. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching this here video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. As always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.